Hello, I'm Drew, and I'm here to tell you about a new species that's on the endangered list now. This species has been thriving for years, almost 15 years to be exact, and it started back in 2004 where they were really strong and nobody could take them down, but now the species is in threat of being totally terminated. Yes, I'm talking about the CT. Hello and welcome back to our discussion of The Challenge Season 32 Final Reckoning. This episode is all about Episode 5. I'm going to breeze past all the subplot points real quick, and then we'll get to the main chunk of this, or the main meat of this, quote unquote, pun, get it, meat, because of the challenge. So let's get on with it. The first thing is Johnny and Angela got really close, so close that they kissed on last night's episode of The Challenge. Cool. Bananas and Tony talked with each other at the bar and sort of hashed things out. Brad is very insecure about his own relationship with Brittany and shows it in this episode. And finally, Kaylee and Nelson are still a thing, I guess? Who cares? I don't really care. So on to the main chunk of this episode, which is CT and Veronica. Now, the main thing about CT and Veronica is basically why they're rivals is because CT basically says Veronica is kind of lazy and doesn't do a whole lot. And, I mean, she really hasn't showed much this season, denying it or trying to prove him wrong. But they go into the challenge. Basically, this is a purge challenge where the one who does the worst gets right into the redemption house. And it's one of those ones where it's all hovered over water. They have to go from meat to rope, meat to rope, meat to rope. If one of your partners falls off, guess what? You're automatically sent to the redemption house to see Polly and Natalie and talk with them and have dinners and double date and do whatever. Anyways, of course, Veronica can't even do one, leaving CT out on the rope, hanging there. They get the worst, and they get sent right to a redemption house, which kudos for the editing of this episode, because right before that, we saw CT and Veronica share a conversation where basically CT's like, yo, Veronica, you wanna go do a, that's my Boston accent. Hey, Veronica, you wanna go do a workout before we go to sleep? We can go do a workout, we can go to bed early, we can wake up, feel rested, we're ready to go. And Veronica's just like, I can go to bed early, but I'm not working out. We're just gonna have a glass of wine and see where the night goes. Just how Veronica does. And she's like, oh, we can work out tomorrow. Which, by the way, there is no tomorrow. They go straight into the redemption house where they talk to Polly. And Polly literally just like instantly craps his pants knowing that CT and Veronica, that CT's in the house. I don't think he minds Veronica, but just knowing CT's in the house and he might have to go against them one-on-one is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, that's the whole thing, and CT just like loses his mind on Veronica. And I mean, he said it before that if Veronica just shows him that she is taking this seriously and that she is willing to just put in the effort and the work, but he is not seeing it. And as an audience member and how they edit the episodes, I mean, I don't know what she's doing, but I mean, I've watched this for a while, and in the recent seasons, she seems to rely on people not thinking she's a threat. I can see where CT is getting a little upset. Also, he's never been in what's considered a layup team. Even when he had his season with Adam in one of the rival seasons, he was still like this big hunkin' guy that nobody wanted to go up against at all. In all of his 15 seasons, he's never been in a layup team until like right now. I mean, and then this season is the one where there is no third or second. It's all $1 million at the number one spot, and I could just see him thinking like, I'm in quicksand and I can just see the $1 million, but there's like, I can't get to it because he's tethered to a partner that he feels as though is not gonna get him there or help him there. So and being in the redemption house, basically you have 1 foot in the game and 1 foot out of the game. And if he's pulling the double cross, he's thinking, I have to pull the double cross, because if I don't, then I'm going to be sent home, because nobody wants to go up against CT. Even with Veronica, even with his dad bod, and even with it being his 15th or 16th season, nobody wants to go up against them. So say there's 2 other teams and Paulie has the double cross yet again, there's little to no chance he's going to want to go up against CT and possibly have to go home or go sent back into the Redemption House. So in CT's mind, he's like, I'm so close to being out of this game, and if he doesn't pull the double cross, somebody is not going to save him or Veronica, and then it's just going to be, he's just going to feel like nuts. So, and with CT and Paulie now both in the Redemption House, I feel like I want to see more of the Redemption House more than the main house. Like, who cares? I don't want to see Kaylee and Nelson fight because he's flirting with Faith or just saying nice things to Faith, or I don't know. I mean, I feel as though this is going to be interesting. I don't know how many more Redemption Houses eliminations they can do. I'm hoping that there's only going to be one more, but you never know. How many Redemption Houses do you think? Do you think CT has a real strong case having Veronica as his partner, or do you think he's being too harsh on her? What do you think about CT and Veronica being in the Redemption House? Are you sad, happy? You're not rooting for him, so why should I care? Leave it in the comment section below, and while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you do. You never would miss an episode of me just talking about the challenge, but I want to hear your thoughts about the challenge. Who do you like? What do you want to see happen next? What's going to happen with Brad and Brittany? How's that 5-minute phone conversation going to be about whether she and Chuck did something in the Redemption House or not? Leave it in the comment section below. I want to read all your comments. I love talking about the challenge. Like this video, subscribe, comment, and I'll see y'all next week.